Dr. Chun from Broward College. Thank you for supporting the 35th anniversary Red Gala for the Broward County Urban League. I see that you're dressed up this evening. What was your inspiration?
Well, you know, it's so fabulous to be here because the Urban League is the best organization. And I'm hoping that tonight will be an important night to raise funds for the new building. The board is very committed to that, and the county will benefit from it too. So it's a very important night for the Urban League.
And thank you for supporting. You look fabulous. And we're hoping to boogie all night long, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. Thanks for coming out. Tell us a little bit about your organization and why you believe it's so important to support the Urban League.
Well, we feel it's very vital in the Broward County to support the population that's here in Broward County. We support the seniors and grandparents raising their grandchildren in this county, which is it's very vital. A lot of families in need and crisis here in Broward County, and we're here to help.
The community is so important, and we have such an amazing turnout here this evening. We really thank you guys for your support. You've been vital. How long has your organization been a supporter of the Urban League?
It's going on about 3 years now.
Yes, 3 years new, yeah.
Awesome, and we thank you for your support. You guys look amazing. Thank you very much. Enjoy your evening, and let's party like it's 1975. I am here with Miss Pat Williams, avid supporter of the Urban League of Broward County, and we thank you for that. Tell us a little bit about why Burger King believes it's so important to support the Urban League of Broward County.
Oh, well, thank you for asking. I know Burger King really supports the Urban League because of all the work that you do in communities, both from an educational as well as a sustenance standpoint, in terms of the work you do for housing, for training, and juvenile detention reduction. All of those things I think are very important, and it's also very nice just to have fun and do good by, and do well at the same time.
This year you were very strategic in helping to plan and implement the theme, and today we're partying like it's 1975. Give us a little memory about what 1975 was like for you.
Let me put it this way. When you update 1975 and 2010, everybody's a little older, a little wiser, but we still know how to have fun.
Absolutely.
Great.
And we're going to do a lot of that this evening. Thank you for having us and hosting us and supporting the Urban League this year.
Much appreciated, and let's party.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're here with James Jones of the Miami Heat, and obviously you're supporting in full effect this evening. We thank you for joining us. Tell us why the Urban League of Broward County is important to you, and it was important to you to celebrate with us here this evening.
Because I'm a local guy from South Florida, and I'm a product of the community. And anytime an organization, but especially an organization like the Urban League, whenever they decide to put something together that will benefit those that are in need and that will further their cause, I'm excited to participate. And so what better way than to come out, get dressed in all white, throw the glasses and the hair on, and have a party.
Absolutely. So can we expect to see you wearing this courtside?
Nah, I hope not. I mean, that means I'm not working. But you might be able to catch me on the weekend every once in a while. And you definitely catch me at the Urban League events and whatever attire they need me to be. Because, like I said, this is something that means a lot, and it's fun.
It absolutely is, and we thank you for joining us. Enjoy your evening. You look great. Did we get the top to bottom here?
From the hair to the glasses to the shirt down. You had to get the chucks. Make sure you get the chucks. The vintage chucks.
You look slamming.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy your evening. Thank you. I am here at the party like it's 1975 Urban League Gala, and we thank you all for joining us and supporting this evening. Everybody looks amazing, very festive. I'm going to ask you all to introduce yourself. Do you? Uh-oh, you're a lucky girl then, huh? It's difficult to spot everybody in costume. All the hair is in the way, including mine. Dennis, we'll start with you if you would just let everybody know how closely you're involved with the Urban League.
I love the Urban League. I am very intimately involved and connected to the Urban League. I love the Urban League. That's groovy, man.
The Urban League is excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
I'm Tom Blanton. I'm a former board member of the Urban League and very involved in watching what's going on, and this is a fabulous party. It's very groovy.
Tom, thank you for coming. Who do we have that's joining us here?
Hi, I'm Doria Camaraza.
Thank you for just popping in, your little cameo.
She is the vice chair of the Urban League board, so she's much more important.
Don't be shy. And who do we have here to my left?
Hi, I'm Alan Levy, and I'm a member of the board of the Urban League.
Thank you, Alan. You look great. And next to Alan?
Oh, Bill Stanton impersonating G. Gordon Liddy tonight.
I'm Pat Smith. I'm married to Dennis Smith over there.
Well, why is there so much distance between the two of you? Come closer, like a big family. Why is it so important for you all to continue to support the Urban League year after year?
I think the Urban League is the most important organization we have in Broward County. It understands and it's leading the effort to diversify our community and make everybody appreciate what the issues are and to try to help uplift the quality of life in Broward County.
Absolutely. We're celebrating 35 years this year, and it's really been a feat, and we know what a journey has been across that time frame, individually and as an organization. So I'll ask you individually, what was life like in 1975?
I graduated, and it was like from college, and it was like the best ever.
And what was life like for you in 1975?
It was quite wonderful. I was graduating from high school.
Would you like to share a memory from 1975?
Graduating? I had long graduated, unfortunately. Yes, I had curled hair at the time, and I thought I was pretty hot.
And what about you? 1975, what were you doing?
So long ago, I was actually dean of students at a college in Pennsylvania in 1975. But I used to have outfits like this.
Did you wear those to school? Thank you all for supporting the Urban League continuously and really being invested in the community. Enjoy and party like it's 1975. Again, we're here at the Party Like It's 1975 Urban League Gala. We're celebrating 35 years with the Urban League and the Urban League supporting Broward County. Calvin, would you tell us why you believe the mission of the Urban League is so important to this community and you know, why you continue to support this organization?
Well, I mean, it's an organization with a purpose, and I think anytime that you have a need in a community like we do, and the African American community, but also in just about every aspect of Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, Miami-Dade County, you need someone like the Urban League out there helping us out, be it jobs. Clearly, the economy is a major point of interest for a lot of people. And people need jobs, and the Urban League is there to help them sort of bridge the gap between where they are and where they want to be. So, and there are many other issues that the Urban League tackles, and I think it does a great job doing it. My wife, by the way, has a lot of experience with the Urban League. Her mother used to work for the Urban League in Memphis. So
tell us, yeah, absolutely. Tell us a little bit about your experience growing up with your family being involved with the Urban League and sort of how it's become a part of what's instilled in you and how you continue to support this evening.
I think I remember most probably a lot of the educational initiatives and the fact that the Urban League just historically has been just an important proponent in the community to address some of the inequities and to help people lift themselves up. And I think that's what's always important is the self-empowerment aspect of it. And it always starts with education. I think that's been one of the strong points for the Urban League. And I certainly growing up in Memphis, it was a very important organization for us there where race was always a prominent factor in just about everything we did growing up. So, and this is a great event. I'm glad that we're able to come out and fun and have a good time and dress up and think back to the good old days and enjoy ourselves. So.
And if you would just give us a quick memory of what 1975 was like for you?
Let me see, I was running around probably potty training at that point. I was 4 years old. I remember living in Cleveland and seeing my father dress in clothes like this, and I was telling the woman over at Vintage Diversity how I felt like my father, and it was a good feeling because, you know, I remember looking at him and thinking, man, my dad is one sharp dude, and now I'm getting to dress exactly like he did with platform shoes and all. And so this is great. And, you know, I even helped pick out my wife's clothes. And I did a pretty good job.
And will you give us a 360? Take a turn for the camera.
I never missed an episode of Soul Train, so I love it. I'm happy to be here.
We talked to several people this evening, and they said that was their inspiration, Soul Train.
Oh, I looked at every episode. Don Cornelius, I used to try to mock him when I first got into television. So, you know, I mean, yes, he was the man with the voice, yes.
Here you are. Thank you both for joining us this evening. Enjoy your evening, and again, thank you for supporting.
Thank you very much.
You.